as you can see, the very first thing under Pure Wave that we have is breakfast as a gateway to infinity. So what I would like you to do right now is I would like for you to treat this as a profound opportunity and lesson for you to recognize how you are the source of infinite creation itself. And in order to do so, you'll need to find a surface to write on. Okay? So that can be a journal, it can be just a sheet of paper, it can be a whiteboard. Okay? And now, what I want you to do is I want you to begin writing every single possible item that you can think of that you would eat for breakfast. Okay? So, and we'll go ahead and have you do this with your own large catalog of breakfast options while I'll do it at the same time. Okay? And then at the end, after maybe about a minute or so of writing down as many endless options and possibilities for breakfast as you can, on even take up the whole sheet of paper, right? And just put them here, there, right? Then in about a minute after we do that process, then I'll introduce you to the next step, okay? So let's go ahead and do this first part. Ready? Go! Okay. All right. So we should have just some sort of a big word cloud of possibilities. Okay? Now, what I want you to do is I want you to take out of this big word cloud of possibilities, okay? I want you to take whatever you just used to write this with, or even a different color, if you have access to a different color. And I just want you to circle one item for breakfast. This can be the item that you had for breakfast today. It can be the item that you're going to have for breakfast tomorrow. But I want you to just circle one item. So I really like scrambled eggs. So I'll circle that item. And of course you may have a glass of orange juice or apple juice, and then you start getting into the infinite varieties, right? And you may have some toast or not, or all kinds of different toast or bread, right? With butter, with jam, etc. There you go. Back out to infinity we go. But now, what I want you to feel is that, okay, well, I circled one item out of an infinity of breakfast options. Okay, so essentially I, as the observer, had access to an infinite potential of breakfast items in all of their derivations and combinations. But I chose to bring into my experience whatever I circled, right? So whatever you circled was, for me, was scrambled eggs. For you, it may have been just simple coffee, maybe a little Nutri-Grain or Cliff Bar, right? Maybe just some yogurt, maybe a breakfast sandwich, etc. So what you just did was you took the observer's access to infinite potential and you used breakfast as a gateway for you to understand your own infinitude and also your own ability to choose and to create whatever experience you desire. So it's a very powerful gateway, this breakfast as a gateway to infinity. Because you are learning about yourself as infinity, and you are learning about your own ability to create. As the fundamental mechanism of infinite creation itself, as the fundamental mechanism of what you, God, are. So it's a very powerful lesson. And I hope you enjoyed how breakfast as a gateway to infinity can be one of the best ways for you to understand yourself. And I will make this into a clip and I will share this. And then if you'd like to, I do suggest sharing this if it resonated with you. Oh my gosh. Share it, because this is a powerful gateway, my friends. This is a very powerful gateway.